Hi guys, my name is Broseph and this is the road to glory.
I close my eyes, I count to 10.
Hi guys and welcome back to episode number 14 of our Road to Glory series on FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Today is going to be a really interesting episode because I'm going to do some explanation on how to invest, how to trade. So for all you guys who are also playing the game, how to get the most out of your money, how to make insane profits as soon as possible, even though it will always be a risk. I'm gonna do some explanation on how I trade because now I keep explaining it to different people on WhatsApp, on Instagram. I'm really helping out a lot of you guys, but I want to show you guys this video so it really explains what I do and why I do it, so I don't have to explain it myself every time, that I can just refer back to this video. But first, in the background you can see me opening my squad battles rewards. I played only 3 games of squad battles, and I got 2 15k packs and a 7,500 coins in return for that. So that's like almost 9,000 coins per game you get extra. So I would really suggest doing that. I played all 3, I won all 3 of them on World Class. That's the only thing I did, and you get more than 30,000 coins in return. So yeah, it's even more than 10,000 coins per game actually. Yeah, it's insane. So you can see me opening those rewards in the background, but you can see that I packed 2 boards. First I packed Campbell, and then I packed Marquee from Real Betis. So not the best rewards, yeah, but it's basically for only 3 games. I can't complain. I'll use them in an SBC somewhere down the line, so I don't really mind getting those. And this was the end of the postcom. Now I'll go into livecom, and let's go. Okay, yeah, my controller. All right, so how to trade. It's the most important thing is knowing when to buy and when to sell. And there's a cyclus for every week, which is almost always the same. It kind of depends on which promotions are active and which SBCs come out, but most of the time it's pretty much the same. We started Monday, and Monday the weekend league is over, so people sell their cards. Furthermore, squad battle rewards are open, so more players enter the market. At Monday, because there is such a high supply, this means that the prices are at their lowest. So Monday afternoon is always the best time to buy cards. At Monday afternoon, it's the lowest price of all players every single week. So all your investments, which you're gonna do for that week, make sure to buy them on Monday afternoon or Monday end of the morning, Monday evening. That's definitely the best time to buy. Then Tuesday and Wednesday, it slightly increases, not too much. So I'm making this video on Tuesday, I'm gonna send it out on Wednesday. This is still a good time to buy. It's not like, oh, it's Tuesday, I can't buy anymore. But it's just that Tuesday and Wednesday, it slightly increases a tiny bit. Then Thursday comes, and Thursday is also a crucial day because at the first part of the day, the Rivals rewards and the Champions rewards come out. So there's a high supply again. So from Tuesday and Wednesday it was rising, then Thursday early afternoon it crashes again because of all the rewards being opened and flooded on the market. So this is also a good time to buy. But then afterwards, after the rewards are open, so late afternoon, Thursday evening, the prices really spike up because everybody is preparing for the weekend league. The same continues into Friday. So Thursday evening and Friday as a whole, that's when you want to sell your players because that's when prices are at their highest because people want to buy teams for the weekend league. So that is really the time to buy. Yeah, and then on Saturday and Sunday it slowly decreases again a tiny bit, and then on Monday it fully drops because of the weekend league having finished, and then the cycle starts all over again. So as a short summary, buy on Monday, sell on Thursday evening or Friday afternoon. That's the best time for high rated, for meta players, for players which people actually use. Let's put it that way. Then you can invest in 3 things. First thing you can do is to snipe players. You can snipe players for then you put on a sniper filter, and then you search for players which you can then use buy now for far less than what they are actually about. I'm not a sniper, so if you want more details on how to snipe, what are nice snipe filters, check out other FIFA YouTube channels because there are plenty which really explain the sniping details quite broad. Then the second way is bidding for under their buy now. So just if they sell for 800, then then bid on them for 550, and then you make 250 profit per card. That's also a valuable way. It pretty much speaks for itself. Just find a player for which that works. For a lot of players it doesn't. But you just need to put in some time, really check on which players you can bid under their buy now. Might also work for informs, by the way. But then there's two things which I would really recommend you suggesting in. The first one is specific SBCs. If you know that a specific SBC comes out, or that like a promotion comes out for which you need high rated cards, then invest on them during Monday. For example, I know that this week Friday icon swaps are coming out, and you can earn the icons by, first of all, by objectives, so season objectives, but I'm also pretty much sure that you can also earn them via SBCs, because I don't think you can just earn them via objectives, because then you would get them for free. So I think you would also can earn tokens, so you can, for the icon swaps, I'll explain more on that Friday. Friday's episode is going to be about icon swaps and the rewards. But for now, I know that icon swaps comes out on Friday, and you're probably the first SBC which comes out for that is gonna be 84-85. Is my prediction, because that's what icon SBCs last year were always containing different segments. So 84-85. So I think that you'll need an 84-85 rated squad at the as the first SBC. So buy these cards now. Now is the best time to buy them, or like Thursday afternoon, because once the SBC for icon swaps comes out, then 84-85 rated players are gonna spike up in price massively. The same applies for 86, 87, 88 rated cards. Next week, Friday, probably the player of the month from the BPL comes out, which is always very hyped. So it's gonna be either De Bruyne, Aubameyang, or Heung-min Son. There are other contenders, but I just can't see them getting it. So it's gonna be one of those three, probably. Excuse me, I'm a bit ill. Probably Aubameyang player of the month, which is going to require a lot of high rated SBCs. So really invest already in those 86, 87, 88 cheap rated cards. For example, Bonucci is a really cheap 86 rated card. Koke is a really cheap 85 rated card. Cavani is a really cheap 88 rated card, together with Kroos and Piqué. Busquets is a really cheap 89 rated card. And so just look on Futbin, search for the rating, search for the lowest, then filter on lowest price, and then really look right now at which players are cheapest. And then when the SBC comes out, for example, next week Friday, player of the month Aubameyang comes out, then you need a lot of high rated players. They're going to be bought instantly. Then you want to sell them about 3 hours afterwards. Because if you sell them at first, then you're not going to sell them for the highest price. Well, if you wait too long, then the price is going to decline again. So wait really for that peak. I think that's going to be about 3 hours after the SBC comes out. But just take a look for yourself. It can also be like an hour later, 2 hours later. But I would say for those kind of SBCs, 3 hours later. So invest in high rated players. If you want to invest for icon swaps, I would suggest doing it Thursday morning, Thursday early afternoon. Well, if you want to invest for player of the month Aubameyang next week, then buy it on Monday. Then buy them on Monday. So that's what. So that comes back to the cycle which I explained earlier. Okay, so that's the first technique for investing is sniping. The second one is bidding for under the buy now price. The third one is investing in specific SBCs you know which come out. And the fourth one are marquee matchups, which can be both UCL marquee matchups as and the normal regular marquee matchups which come out on Thursday. Last week I made 100,000 coins profit on marquee matchups, so that's what really got me motivated into investing, because that's such an insane profit. That's probably more than I made from ending up in gold free in weekend league, even though that cost me 20 hours and investing only took me 1 hour. So what you need to do at first is simple. Just look at the top 5 leagues and just look at what matches are really important for that league. So it's not always going to be the number 1 against the number 2, but it might also be like the number 6 against the number 7. But matches which are really important for those weeks. And I took a look at this week and I saw that it was international matches, which is really hard to predict. So I should have brought this video out next week because it's easier to predict them. But this week I took a look at what matches are important for getting the number 1 and 2 of each pool of the European qualifiers get into the next round. So I really took a look at, okay, which matches are really important. And I saw that France is playing Iceland and Turkey. Those two matches, France-Iceland and France-Turkey, can be put into the marquee matchups because I think it's France is the number 1 and I think that they play against the number 2 and the number 3. So that's a really important one. That's a really valuable one to invest in. Alright, I'm back. I had to look up my marquee matchups predictions. I should have done that before recording this video, but okay. France against Iceland and France against Turkey are two really important matches. So I think that one of them will get into the marquee matchups. The other matches are Wales against Croatia is a really important one. Slovenia against Austria is an important one, and Switzerland against Denmark is an important one. So these are the 5 matches which I predict to be in marquee matchups. But for international matches it's really hard because there's only 5 teams in each pool. So almost every match is important because there are only 5 teams. But these are the matches which I predict EA are gonna put in. And then I think that hopefully they'll choose like 1 or 2 of these matches to put in. And now comes the investment part. You're gonna want to buy, and this is where I finally gonna play some FIFA. You're gonna want to buy cheap, non-rare golds from those nations. So, and I think Wales against Croatia is an excellent match. I can't see them not putting in. I'm gonna want to buy these players for a maximum of 400 coins. I've now bought Alan. The problem is that I've told a lot of people about these. About these marquee matchups, so maybe people are now sniping them, even though I explained it to them. Would not have been handy. But you want to just buy these cards for 400 coins maximum by now, and else you can bid on them for 400. So put some into your club, put the rest on the transfer market. Wait, yeah, okay, I've already bought those. Okay, so that's Croatia against Wales. There are not too many which I can buy at the moment. Another Alan. Okay, yeah. So I've now bought 2 Wales players, 2 Croatian players. How much coins you put into this is totally up to you. I've now bought players. You can also bid on them for 350 or 400. Why do I do this? Because mostly the non-rare gold cards are gonna shoot up in price more than the rare gold cards, because those are already at 800, 700, while the gold cards start at 400. So if they are chosen, those typically spike up to at least 1200 coins. If that happens, then every card I just bought, if I can sell those for 1200 coins, that means that we had made 800 coins profit per card. So 200% profit, which would be a lot. You can also bid on them. Now I'll also show you some other, so like it was Switzerland against Denmark. So if you go to Switzerland, then there's far more for them. So that's really nice. Best is to buy them from the Bundesliga if they are there. If you can buy players from the top 5 leagues, that's even better because those are easier to link up. And another important thing is that you need to buy outfield players. So do not buy goalkeepers because you need only 1 goalkeeper in the SBC, while you need a lot of outfield players. So those are gonna shoot up way more in price. Let's also do Denmark. Yeah, there's a few. Ooh, especially these Lerager. He's from the Serie A because he plays at Genoa. So he will probably sell for a lot if this match gets chosen. Also Jurgensen from Feyenoord. I wish I could discard him immediately, but that would not be profitable. So just look at the matches from the next weekend. I've also already made I'll put my marquee matchup predictions. First of all, I upload them on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. It's Captain Broseph, which you can also find the name in my YouTube banner. So I'll also always upload my marquee matchup predictions on Instagram, and I'll also show them in one of the videos throughout the week. And then buy the non-rare golds for 400 max. Why 400? Because even if these matches aren't chosen, you can always sell them for 400. You can always sell them for 400 because so you can't make a loss on these cards. So it's a really low risk investment for Marquee Matchups with possibly a high reward, high profit. It also depends whether your matches get chosen and whether you need, how many players you need from that specific club or nation. So it also depends on that. But last week I invested 16,000 coins and I got I got 120,000 coins in return. So I made 100,000 coins profit. You're not always gonna make that much profit. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that it happens like that, but like a 200% profit, so like buy them for 400, sell them for 1,200, that would also be really nice, because if you then invest 20,000 coins, then you're gonna get 60,000 coins back. And it's low risk because you just buy them for 400 and you can always sell them on for 400 without a single problem. So this is really my way of investing. I hope this video helped you out. So follow the cycle, buy on Monday and Thursday morning, sell on Thursday evening and Friday. You can either snipe, bid, prepare for specific SBCs, or invest on the Marquee Matchups. And if you follow those things, then you can really make profit from trading, which is like a nice, quite easy way to make profit if you ask me. It might be a bit boring, especially sniping and bidding can be hella boring, but it will eventually make you profit for sure. So last but not least, I've got some sad news concerning the Road to Glory. It takes a lot of time for me, a lot to play FIFA, to edit these videos, to promote it. And I also work besides this, and I sadly have to scale down a tiny bit. So I'm gonna scale it down to 3 episodes a week instead of 4. I'm gonna do it on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So then I have the weekend off on which I can either play or just do something else than FIFA, have some social contact, visit my parents, stuff like that. Or prepare videos. So I'm just gonna upload it on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I didn't do an online drop today. I'll do so sometime in the future. And I'm also not gonna do like a strict uploading scheme because I keep telling you, okay, Monday I'll do an online draft, but this week it just didn't work. I didn't have the time for an online draft. So you guys will just figure out every episode what's gonna be in it. It's gonna be a surprise. And I also struggled with what content I should do for Sunday evening, because just showing you the highlights might be a bit boring. So that's why I decided to skip out the weekend video. So just upload it on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and to really make sure that it's high quality content, because I think that is more important than me just talking about the game and about the players. I really want to bring you guys something like I did this week. So I will only upload on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And this Friday there will be the FUT Champs rewards. It will be a really fire episode probably, because it's gonna be insane. I've even got a special guest who's gonna appear on the video, my hype man. He knows who he is, so you guys will figure it out in the next episode. I'm gonna bring in someone to really deliver the hype for this video. I'm currently in rank 3 with Division Rivals. I'm not sure, I'm ill. I hope you guys can't notice that, but I'm kind of ill at the moment, so I'm not sure whether I'm gonna play Rivals today or tomorrow, so I might just stay in rank 3, because I'm also already getting a lot of FUT Champions rewards. So I think I'm just gonna stay in rank 3 and not play any more Rivals, because I just don't feel like it at the moment. I feel like shit. But that's gonna be it, guys. So tune in this Friday for the next episode. Please smash the thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the positive feedback I get from you guys. A lot of people say that it's actually quite a good series, and that really means the world to me. So thank you for everybody who watched this video. And for now, guys, I'm out. Ciao.